Today, we are diving into a topic that is becoming increasingly important as electric vehicles continue to surge in popularity. What happens to the batteries once these cars reach the end of their lives? With over 1 million electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles sold in the United States last year alone, and thousands more aging by the day, this is no longer a question for the distant future. It is happening now. Electric vehicles, unlike gasoline-powered cars, are not destined to end their lives in junkyards. While traditional vehicles often end up being scrapped, electric cars hold within them a hidden treasure: their batteries. Even after years of use, many of these batteries still retain over half of their original capacity, making them prime candidates for reuse, not just recycling. One of the companies leading the charge in this transformation is Redwood Materials. Founded by a former Tesla executive, Redwood has become a key player in North America's battery recycling industry. According to the company, they are currently processing around 20 gigawatt hours of battery material every year. To put that into perspective, that is equivalent to the battery capacity of about 250,000 electric vehicles. Remarkably, Redwood is responsible for recycling over 90% of lithium-ion batteries on the continent. But they are not stopping at recycling. Redwood recently announced a new division called Redwood Energy, dedicated to giving old EV batteries a second life. This initiative aims to convert used electric vehicle batteries into modular energy storage systems, or ESS, which can be used to support homes, businesses, or even data centers. Why is this significant? Because many of these batteries, although no longer fit to power vehicles at peak performance, still have enough life left in them to serve in more stationary applications. For example, energy storage systems made from reused EV batteries can store electricity generated from solar or wind power, especially in rural areas where electric vehicle charging infrastructure may still be limited. These systems can help stabilize the electrical grid, which is increasingly strained by the power demands of artificial intelligence systems, large-scale computing, and data centers. The process of giving these batteries a second life is complex and involves several stages. First, used battery packs are collected and safely stored. Then they are subjected to diagnostic testing to determine their remaining capacity. If a battery still holds a meaningful charge, it is not recycled instead. It is refurbished and reassembled into an energy storage system. Battery reuse can happen at different levels: pack, module, or even cell level. The deeper the disassembly, the higher the cost. But it also allows technicians to select only the best performing cells for reuse. This level of refinement is essential to ensure that second life battery systems are both safe and effective. Redwood is not alone in this effort, but it is among the most ambitious. The company envisions these reused batteries powering not only homes and businesses, but also helping to support electric vehicles in areas where infrastructure is lacking. Imagine a small solar farm in a rural community that stores its energy in a battery system made from EV packs, and then uses that stored energy to charge vehicles or provide backup power. That future is already beginning to take shape. Meanwhile, the recycling side of the industry is also ramping up. Analysts estimate that over 100,000 used electric vehicles in the United States will be retired from service this year alone. As this number climbs in the coming years, the amount of battery material available for recovery will grow dramatically. Some estimates project that the global battery recycling market will reach $52 billion by 2045, while the market for reused batteries is expected to hit $5.2 billion by 2035. The key challenge will not necessarily be a shortage of battery supply. It will be the speed and efficiency with which companies can recover, refurbish, and repurpose these energy-dense systems. Every battery that avoids a landfill and instead becomes part of an energy solution is a step toward a more sustainable future. In conclusion, the retirement of the first generation of electric vehicles marks not the end, but a new beginning. With smart policies, advanced recycling technology, and innovative companies leading the way, yesterday's car battery can become tomorrow's power source. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more stories on the future of energy, sustainability, and technology.